Gunther left SmackDown general manager Nick Aldis motionless in the ring after a brutal, repeated assault following the July 2026 episode of the show. Officials could not pull Gunther off Aldis, and only Cody Rhodes' arrival brought the attack to an end. What happened next, once WWE's broadcast feed cut off, revealed even more about where this storyline is headed. Aldis had been away from his GM role after a physical altercation with Gunther at Night of Champions, where he shoved the Austrian wrestler after being provoked. That incident led to Aldis' suspension, with Adam Pearce overseeing both brands in his absence. Fans already understood that Gunther and Aldis carried unfinished business heading into his return. Aldis was reinstated as SmackDown general manager on this episode and welcomed CM Punk to the show. During that segment, Cody Rhodes interrupted and challenged Punk to a match at SummerSlam, a challenge Punk accepted on the spot. Aldis made the match official. That single decision infuriated Gunther, who wanted a shot at the undisputed WWE Championship for himself. Gunther demanded that Aldis fix what he called a mistake and gave him until the end of the night to respond. This is consistent with how Gunther has been portrayed throughout his SmackDown run, a competitor who does not accept being overlooked. Aldis delivered his answer during the show's final segment, and it was not the one Gunther wanted. Instead of a singles title opportunity, Aldis announced a tag team match for WWE Saturday Night's main event on July 18 at Madison Square Garden, Gunther and Sami Zayn against CM Punk and Cody Rhodes. Gunther accused Aldis of merely fixing his earlier mistake. Aldis responded that the actual mistake he needed to correct was Gunther being an asshole since arriving on the blue brand. That exchange triggered the assault. Gunther attacked Aldis from behind, striking him with elbows before hitting a clothesline that flattened him. He then locked in a sleeper hold. WWE officials and referees rushed the ring to separate the two men, and they succeeded in pulling Gunther away once. Gunther returned and reapplied the sleeper hold. This cycle repeated multiple times, officials pulling Gunther off, Gunther going back in, the hold going back on. According to one report, Gunther choked Aldis out as many as 4 times before the segment ended. Announcer Wade Barrett stated on commentary that Gunther could not keep doing this, calling it a major statement from the ring general. Aldis was left limp on the mat as officials continued struggling to control the situation. Cody Rhodes arrived at ringside as the broadcast neared its cutoff time. His presence forced Gunther to back off before further damage was done. The scene ended with Aldis on the ground selling the effects of the attack while Rhodes stood in the ring. Because the segment ran past the show's scheduled end time on USA Network and Netflix, the broadcast cut to credits before the confrontation fully resolved on air. WWE later released additional footage on social media showing what happened after the feed cut off. In that clip, Cody Rhodes entered the ring as fans cheered, while Gunther retreated to the floor. Rhodes called for Gunther to get back in the ring. Gunther refused. Picking up a microphone, Rhodes said, "Gunther, this is Oklahoma City, let's give them a show." Gunther walked away without accepting the challenge, choosing not to engage Rhodes one-on-one despite being willing to attack an unarmed authority figure minutes earlier. WWE has not issued any official medical update on Aldis' condition following the assault, leaving his status for the July 18 show, and beyond, unclear at this time. What is confirmed is the tag match, Gunther and Zayn vs. Punk and Rhodes at Saturday night's main event, taking place at Madison Square Garden. Multiple wrestling outlets have reported that WWE's plan is for Gunther and Aldis to eventually meet in the ring at SummerSlam, which takes place August 1 and 2 at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota. If that match happens, it would be Aldis' first in-ring appearance for WWE since he joined the company 3 years ago. Aldis has served as SmackDown general manager since October 2023 and also works as a producer behind the scenes. Despite not having wrestled for WWE, Aldis has been a professional wrestler for over 20 years and is a former TNA and NWA World Champion, meaning he is more than capable of stepping back into the ring. This assault positions Gunther as a competitor willing to cross lines that most wrestlers on the roster have not, targeting an authority figure with repeated, deliberate submission holds rather than a single retaliatory strike. It also reinforces Cody Rhodes' established role as the one wrestler willing to intervene when officials cannot control a situation. With Saturday night's main event now locked in for July 18 and a possible Aldis vs. Gunther match being teased for SummerSlam, the tension between these two shows no sign of slowing down heading into the summer.